Hi, this is Stefan. I'm the maker of FreeBusy, and this is a quick tutorial on how to export your upvotes from ProductHunt and get those as Twitter handles so that you can then follow them or do whatever else you need with the folks that have upvoted your product on ProductHunt. So what you see here is the page for FreeBusy, the tool that myself and my team has created. And it received a number of upvotes. So what I do here to export these upvotes without resorting to the API, which I agree would be a more elegant solution, but I need something quick and dirty. And so this particular demo shows how you could do this straight out of the web page. The first, as a prerequisite, is that you need to scroll through all the upvotes that you got. And we do this because they're dynamically loaded by the ProductHunt webpage. And the technique that I'm about to demonstrate requires that all the data, this particular case meaning all the upvotes, be already loaded in the browser before you can get to them. So what I do is to bring up developer tools, which is a handy tool or extension that all browsers have. In this particular case, I'm using Firefox, but you could be doing this with Chrome or Internet Explorer, which have their own developer tools. And what I do is I use the element selector to basically hover over these elements and select the section that contains the folks who upvoted my product. And you'll notice it hones in on the HTML portion that represents that particular piece of the rendered page. And here I could, I could more finely select the, individual, element that contains all of these options. Or I could go a little bit higher level up, and select the section if you're not really sure which one of these. It kind of depends how familiar you are with HTML. But in any one region, that encompasses the entire list of following will do. The entire list of followers, and then you right click and you say copy inner HTML. And what I do now is to bring up a text editor. In this particular case, I'm using Sublime Text, but you could also be doing this with Notepad++, or Atom, or any kind of more powerful text editor that supports find by regular expression. And I paste all of that HTML code that I copied from the browser, from the developer tools, and you'll see it's a bunch of stuff. For those of you who are not familiar with HTML, you're probably gonna look at this and go like, what, but it doesn't really matter whether you understand what this is or not. And so let's see, what I do is I use the find box here to create a regular expression. In this particular case, for Sublime Text, I check this checkbox. And the thing that I'm looking to find is a pattern in this text that basically isolates the specific HTML attributes where the handles, the ProductHunt handles, or usernames rather, of the folks who upvoted my product can be found. It so happens that the ProductHunt usernames are the same as the Twitter usernames. So once I've been able to extract one, the ProductHunt usernames, I also have the Twitter handles. So the text that I want to put in here in the search box is href equals, and then in between quotes, I do a /@ sign, and then for those of you who don't know regular expression, this is going to look weird, but it's effectively a code here that says select all the letters in between these quotes. So just copy basically this text that I have in here ad literam, if you're not sure how to use regular expression. But what this does is it basically finds this variable piece of text in the href attribute in between these two quotes. So then I do find all, which will effectively select all of these instances in the HTML source code that I pasted, and then I simply copy. Done. And I open a new file here and I paste, and look at this. I basically have extracted just this particular list. So what we clean it up a little bit by doing some further replaces, and I can take the href and then I can do this, and then similarly clean out the quote, and there, this is effectively the list of Twitter handles that have upvoted our particular product. If you don't happen to have Sublime Text and you have something like Notepad++, I'm going to bring it up over here and show you the same thing. I basically still have that HTML code in my clipboard, and I paste it in here, and I bring up the find box, and in the Notepad++ there's a mark functionality to where I put the same regular expression that I showed just a moment ago with the href attribute, looking for those letters in between quotes, and I do mark all, and here they are. And you can sort of continue with the same process that you saw before, where we copy and we strip kind of and the extraneous characters and just leave the handles in there. Hope this is useful.